Cavs to win their 8th straight game, and they are currently in a playing spot for the postseason. It was just a few weeks ago when Stephen A. had this to say about the former league MVP.
He's a former league MVP. He's the most athletic point guard we have ever seen in NBA history. Bradley Beal and you are in the backcourt together, and y'all are 17 and 28 in the Eastern Conference. I mean, damn. You've played with some great players over the years, some talent, and not a single title to show for it. The numbers are the numbers. That's Russell Westbrook. He could do that to anybody. But I'm at a point in time in his career where it's like, it ain't about that no more. It's about whether or not you can get to another level to win the chip.
Regret seems to be a theme of the show. We talked earlier in the show about if Kyrie and KD should regret not going to the Knicks, who are in 4th place. Stephen A., my dear friend, do you regret your comments about Russ?
Hell no. I meant every word about it. I didn't stutter, and I mean it now. Props to Russell Westbrook. He deserves it today. A matter of fact, I think he and Mrs. Westbrook and the Washington Wizards should be thanking me, personally. After I said what I said following a 35, 21, and 14 performance from Russell Westbrook, the Washington Wizards proceeded to lose 4 straight games. Since that time, they've won 8 straight and 10 of their last 11. And now they're in the picture for the Eastern Conference playoff picture. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about triple doubles and you lose it, and you 13 games out of 500 with a brother like Bradley Beal averaging 31 a night, who is a star, by the way. Now, I know there are people out there that are critical of him and say he could do more in 4th quarter. I don't want to hear that. Bradley Beal is a sensational basketball player, okay? With him and Russell Westbrook together, how they're playing now is how they should have been playing. Those are the kind of results that I'm talking about. This is Russell Westbrook. You understand what he's talking? And I hope he's watching. I really, really do. Because I'm going to say it one more time. He's Russell freaking Westbrook. He is box office. He is the most athletic point guard we've ever seen in NBA history. He is a future Hall of Famer. He is a former league MVP. He is all of that in a bag of chips, okay? Despite the fact that he's only shooting 31% from 3-point range. That's how lethal this brother is, averaging 21-11, 21-13 and 11 in the month of April. This is Russell Westbrook. I don't want to see Russell Westbrook 13 games under 500 or for some has-been team that's just lucky to be in the damn league or stinking up the joint, but you got triple-doubles. He can do triple-doubles in his sleep. He's averaging a triple-double now for the entire season, okay? He's about to eclipse Oscar Robinson for the number of games. He said, this man is phenomenal. That's what you want to do? Losing? No. His talent is too great to accept watching him on some team that's struggling to be 10 games under 500. No. I said what I said, and I meant what I meant because he's too great to be associated with such mediocrity. And now that they're playing and they don't look mediocre, I'm fine. Because he's doing now, and they are doing now, what I expect with a team with a backcourt like Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook together in it. I ain't apologizing. Damn right I meant it.
That part is fair, Stephen A. Here's the problem. Tell those stats again. That was the end of March. Say those stats again. What did he do coming off that game?
35, 21, and 14.
35, 21, and 14. If Russell Westbrook could shoot, you said 31 from 3. I think that's up from where it was. If Russell Westbrook could really shoot 37, 38% from 3, he'd be in the conversation for the greatest player ever.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not perfect. Who's perfect? Here's the problem with what you're saying, though. Part of it's fair. I mentioned that. But it's not like Russell Westbrook is now willing the team to win, and he wasn't trying to will the team to win then. Sometimes this stuff just takes time. New team, new teammates. You got to figure it out. You can't be responsible for the way everyone else is playing. Westbrook plays his hardest. He tries to win his hardest all the time. That's one thing I can't criticize him about. I might say Russ, I've seen in playoff games, you want it almost too much. Like he could see the team needs something. So if anything, he pulls too hard. And I think that can be counterproductive, right? Yeah, I agree with you. He could shoot it better. But Stephen A., this man's will to win, I can't question that. And I can't blame him when the team's not winning early on.
Can I chime in, Max, respectfully, because we're running out of time? I got to say this because of what you just said. First of all, I did not insult him, but let's point to certain things. I pointed out that his teammate was Kevin Durant, James Harden, Serge Ibaka, Reggie Jackson, Victor Oladipo, Paul George, James Harden again, and Bradley Beal without a title to show for it. Those are facts, number one. Number two, nobody's ever questioned his effort or his tenacity. But Max, unlike other stars who insisted, if I'm not going to be where I'm at, to go someplace else, this brother didn't mind going to the Wizards. What the hell you want to go with the Wizards for? They ain't got a chance to be in the championship picture. And as great as you are, that's not going to get them there. And last but not least, Max Kellerman, you've been in the league for over a decade. Your jump shot has not improved. If anything, it's regressed when you're going up against snipers. So all of those things I take into consideration because I'm looking at him and I'm saying, well, listen, I know what you can do numbers-wise. Nobody can stop Russell Westbrook.
I'd like to respond real quick, Stephen A.
He's so great whenever he's on the court. I think he should be in a position to compete for a championship. And the situation he's in may be because of him.
Stephen A., I want to repeat. I want to respond just real quick, and you could have last word.
Sure.
Number one, when he doesn't choose to go, when he's okay going to a team that doesn't look like it's a champion, to me that's okay because Westbrook's still going to play as hard as he can and compete night in and night out.
I know that.
And that there's something actually very competitive about that for me. And the second thing is I don't think his lack of jump shot is from lack of effort or practice. Some guys just don't have the same touch from the outside as other guys.
Well, you could say that, but Max, he is a strong-willed individual, and I say that respectfully. He believes in his way. And my point is, you've had competition that has shown you there's a better way.
Mm-hmm.
First day back in studio.
I know what you can do numbers-wise. Nobody can stop Russell Westbrook.
I'd like to respond real quick, Stephen A.
He's so great whenever he's on the court. I think he should be in a position to compete for a championship. And the situation he's in may be because of him.
Stephen A., I want to repeat. I want to respond just real quick, and you could have last word.
Sure.
Number one, when he doesn't choose to go, when he's okay going to a team that doesn't look like it's a champion, to me that's okay because Westbrook's still going to play as hard as he can and compete night in and night out.
I know that.
And that there's something actually very competitive about that for me. And the second thing is I don't think his lack of jump shot is from lack of effort or practice. Some guys just don't have the same touch from the outside as other guys.
Well, you could say that, but Max, he is a strong-willed individual, and I say that respectfully. He believes in his way. And my point is, you've had competition that has shown you there's a better way.
Mm-hmm.
First day back in studio.